Hey guys, welcome to the channel, another video. Today I'm going to be watching A Christmas Story by Bob Clark. I don't believe I've seen any other films this director made before, and to be honest, I've never heard of this movie up until a couple of weeks ago when it was recommended by my lovely patron, so thank you. Although I've watched a ton of Christmas movies over the years, I somehow missed out on this one for some reason. I guess that's a good thing since I'll get to experience something new. I don't know who's starring in this movie, but that kid in the background, he looks pretty familiar. I'm not sure if I've seen him in something else before, but his face is pretty recognizable. I also don't know what to expect from this movie plot-wise. I guess all I'm looking forward to is a wholesome Christmas film, I hope. I'm going into it completely blind. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reviews and reactions to this movie and over 160 movies, TV shows, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along. The link's in the description below, by the way. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. A Christmas Story, Clark. Let's go. A Christmas Story. The music really puts you in the mood.
There I am, with that dumb round face and that stupid stocking cap.
So the movie's told as a story.
That Jesus Christ is born.
Yeah, judging by the cars and the costumes, I'm guessing this movie is probably set in the 50s. That must be Ralphie on the left. Animatronic toys were very popular back in the day.
There it is. The holy grail of Christmas gifts. The Red Ryder 200-shot range model air rifle.
Air rifles. I used to love air rifles growing up, back in the early 90s. Nowadays, they don't sell air rifles anymore to kids. People have become way too sensitive.
Necessary to implant the Red Ryder range model air rifle indelibly into my parents' subconscious.
He wants the air rifle more than anything for Christmas.
My mother, grabbing for her copy of Look magazine, would find herself cleverly trapped into reading a Red Ryder sales pitch.
Good thinking, kid.
Swallowed a yo-yo.
Whatever happened to yo-yos? We had yo-yos back in the day. They're not popular anymore, I guess.
It had to be firm, but subtle.
Flex says he saw some grizzly bears near Pulaski's candy store.
He's thinking about nothing else but his rifle.
They looked at me as if I had lobsters crawling out of my ears. I could feel the Christmas noose beginning to tighten.
Ralphie, what would you like for Christmas?
Horrified, I heard myself blurt it out.
I want an official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle.
No, that's not how you go for it.
Shoot your eye out.
Oh no, it was the classic mother BB gun block. You'll shoot your eye out.
It's so relatable.
Randy, will you eat? There are starving people in China.
Is that true anymore? Probably. So is this story completely about Ralphie's quest to get this BB rifle? He's daydreaming. Look at him in his little fantasy.
Well, we figure he's Black Bart, Ralph.
Well, just me and my trusty old Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle.
And I love how he says the whole name every time.
Oh, no! It's all wrong! Here's another one! Oh, he's a deadeye.
Shooting them all in the butt.
You win this time, but we'll be back.
Makes him so happy. Being lost in fantasy. This movie already has a very wholesome feeling.
Oh, preparing to go to school was like getting ready for extended deep sea diving.
What is it?
I can't find my
He looks like a little Santa.
I asked my old man about sticking your tongue to metal light poles in winter, and he says it'll freeze right to the pole, just like I told you.
That's true.
Come on, guys, wait up! Hey, kid!
I don't think he can get up on his own even.
Get up, sit up! Come on. stick my tongue to that stupid pole, that's dumb. Well, I double dog dare you.
Now it was serious.
I triple dog dare you.
There's nothing higher than that.
There was no going back now.
This is nuts.
It's stuck!
It really works.
And the other kids are running away.
Come back, come back. The bell rang.
Even Ralphie's abandoning them. Oh man, even the other kid.
Come back, come back.
Has anyone seen Flick?
Nope.
Flick who?
He was at recess, wasn't he?
Flick who? Oh, one of them's ratting him out.
Oh my God!
Yeah, this is a very wholesome film. They had to call the fire department, just like the other kids said.
I know that some of you put Flick up to this, but he has refused to say who.
Good for Flick.
I want you to write a theme. What I want for Christmas.
Did it hurt, Flick? Nah, I knew that's not the thing. It just cut me off guard.
Right.
You sure weren't falling.
You were crying because it didn't hurt, Flick. Trying to act all tough now.
We were trapped. There he stood, between us and the alley. Scut Farkas staring out at us with his yellow eyes. Randy lay there like a slug. It was his only defense.
Playing dead is Randy's only defense.
Weeks ago, I had sent away from my little orphan Annie's secret society decoder pin. Oh, skunked again.
I think that everybody should have a Red Ryder BB gun. They're very good for Christmas. I don't think that a football is a very good Christmas present.
I won! But it means it's coming tonight!
Playing with food.
Every family has a kid who won't eat. My kid brother had not eaten voluntarily in over 3 years.
That is so true.
You good boy. Show mommy how the piggies eat.
At least she's getting him to eat.
It is here.
Oh, the big prize.
Bring it ahead! Straight ahead, that's right!
Oh man, I'm ready for disappointment
Right!
for the father.
Right ahead.
It's going to be something completely useless, right?
Would you look at that?
What?
Yeah, well, it's a leg, you know, like in a statue.
Yeah, statue.
Ralphie.
A lamp.
It was indeed a lamp.
That's great.
Oh, I thought the dad would be disappointed, but he looks like he's happy with this weird leg lamp.
Glorious. It's indescribably beautiful. It reminds me of the 4th of July.
Why?
Just a little more to the right.
The entire neighborhood was turned on.
Oh, you should see what it looks like from out here.
I knew I was handing Miss Shields a masterpiece.
Again, another fantasy. A revelation. The director is actually doing a pretty good job in getting in the mind of this kid. The neighborhood bullies never disappoint.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
What are you doing here?
Mom said that I should help.
Oh yeah? Right there. There it is.
At least the dad is including him.
There we go.
For one brief moment, I saw all the bolts silhouetted
Oh,
against the lights of the
no.
traffic, but then they were gone.
Oh,
Don't say it.
Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word. The big one. The queen mother of dirty words.
He's in trouble. Where did he learn that though?
Go on.
It was all over. I was dead.
You know what your son just said.
No, what?
Ralphie!
They're literally washing his mouth with soap.
Where did you hear that word?
Now, I had heard that word at least 10 times a day from my old man.
Schwartz.
Oh, I see.
That's one of his friends, right? Oh no, you ratted out on your friend.
one is a Schwartz?
No, what's that?
Yes, that. Do you know where he heard it?
Probably from his father.
No, he heard it from your son.
What?
Yikes, that's an overreaction. Oh, another fantasy.
Come on in, Ralph. Where you been?
He's blind.
Blind? Oh, my God.
Is it something we did?
What brought you to this lowly stage?
It was?
Yes.
So poisoning.
Soap poisoning made him blind.
Well, I'll manage to get along.
This child actor is great.
I told you not to use life, boy. Oh, I feel awful.
Oh.
Got it. Master Ralph Parker. My decoder pen.
A decoder pen?
Now it's time for Annie's secret message.
It's to decode a secret message.
12, 11.
I am in my first secret meeting.
5.
Be sure to what? What was it? The fate of the planet may hang in the balance.
So much pressure, and it's almost horror music playing in the background.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Oh,
Ovaltine?
what a disappointment. More marketing for Ovaltine. Oh no.
From a commercial?
Even Ralphie recognizes it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, whoa. Oh,
What broke?
I don't
the
know
lamp!
what happened. I was watering my plant.
The lamp broke. Heartbreak, disappointment.
You were always jealous of this land.
Jealous of a plastic.
Jealous. Jealous because I won.
It's not going to light up, is it? It's not even going to stay together.
Later that night, alone in the backyard, he buried it next to the garage.
He buried the lamp.
Uncle.
A C+.
Oh, no, it can't be. You'll shoot your eye out.
Even the teacher said the same thing as the mom.
Listen, jerk. When I tell you to come, you better come.
Oh, good for you, kid. Oh no, he's gonna get in trouble. Mom sees everything.
Hey! Come on. We're going home. Come on.
Come on, Mom, check on the other kid for a second. He's also a kid, but again, you're a bully, man.
What's the matter? What you crying for?
Daddy's gonna kill Ralphie.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is
No.
Things like this are so serious when you're less than 10.
Well, what happened today?
Nothing much. Ralphie had a fight. I see that the Bears are playing Green Bay on Sunday.
Good job. Trying to distract Dad.
I slowly began to realize I was not about to be destroyed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Santa.
And the Christmas parade.
Hey, kid! Just where do you think you're going?
Going up to see Santa.
The line ends here. It begins there.
Oh no.
Oh, I hate the smell of tapioca.
I love the camera work here.
How about a nice football?
Football? Football? What's a football?
Oh, he completely blanked.
No, I want an official red undercover knife to 200 range melee rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh man.
Ho, ho.
What an ass. Okay. It's Christmas morning. The gifts should be under the tree. Well, it is a beautiful sight, isn't it? I've always lived mostly in tropical countries, so I never got to see snow during Christmas.
Santa Claus had come.
Where's the rifle?
Wow, whoopee! A sibling!
Look at his face.
I don't want to.
Oh man, look at Ralph.
That is the most precious thing I've ever seen in my life.
He looks like a deranged beast.
That's accurate, Dad.
Do you want to take it off? You can't tell a kid to take it off.
Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yeah, pretty nice.
Yeah, did you get everything you wanted?
Almost.
What's that over there behind the desk?
Where?
Why don't you go check it out?
Aww. Look at the glimmer of hope in Ralph's eyes. Really good acting by this kid. Oh, Dad loves him too. It does look like a rifle box. It is! I love the use of the score here. It's just so wholesome.
Don't shoot any animals or birds.
Oh my God.
He didn't shoot his eye out though. He got his glasses.
She didn't know. My eye's all right. The BB must have hit my glasses.
Stop!
That's the worst sound.
What's the matter, honey? Oh, what happened? What is it? Let me see that. What is
There's
it?
this icicle, and it fell off the
Come on
garage,
inside, out of the
and
cold.
it hit me.
Lucky it didn't cut your eye. Those icicles have been known to kill people.
Oh, Dad's going after the turkey.
But what about my glasses?
Well, you can wear the old ones with the crack in them until we get you some new ones.
Okay.
It worked. And look at him!
But I left my gun outside.
Yeah, well, when you get dressed, you can go out, get your gun.
Oh no! Ralph left the door open and all the dogs are in eating his turkey!
We are going out to eat.
To a Chinese restaurant. I don't know what to say.
What? It's smiling at me.
I guess this movie wasn't about the BB rifle itself. It's about the adventures along the way.
Gradually, I drifted off to sleep, pranging ducks on the wing and getting off spectacular hip shots.
I can so relate. That was such a wholesome film. Okay, I took a little time to collect my thoughts. First off, that was pure innocent fun for the whole family. I don't think this film was meant to be taken super seriously, and I'll comment on this movie accordingly. Although speaking from a filmmaking perspective, this wasn't the best film made by a long shot. I do believe it achieved what it set out to do. Get everybody in the Christmas mood and make them feel all fuzzy inside. Let's start with the directing by Bob Clark and the script by him, Lee Brown, and Gene Shepard. I think the director and the writers, they didn't want to make this film very serious at all. They wanted to appeal to a sense of nostalgia to times long gone by. And that's why I think they went for a timeless look, if that makes any sense. I don't think the year was mentioned at all. It was probably set somewhere in the late 40s or 50s. The structure of the film was pretty interesting, as it had no straightforward plot to speak of. It was basically about the attempts of Ralphie to get a, let me get this right, a Red Ryder carbine action 200 shot range model air rifle. That's quite a mouthful. And like I said before, I used to have quite a few of these BB rifles growing up, and my parents also had similar concerns about me shooting people's eyes out. As an adult, I kind of see the point, I kind of understand it now, but I feel like these rifles aren't as popular today as they were back then. I wonder why. Please leave it in the comments below. Anyways, what I really enjoyed apart from the general wholesomeness was the fact that the story was told by an older Ralphie and how he remembers this particular Christmas as the best he's ever had in his life. I also like the fact that we never get to see that old Ralphie. We only get to hear him in the voiceovers, I feel like that preserved the innocence that the filmmakers were going for. Showing an older Ralphie would have almost certainly been a disappointment. This film really wasn't about the rifle, as I just said. It was about the attempt to convince his parents to get it for him, and the adventures of the entire family during that Christmas period. I really felt like the parents, those two characters, were excellently written, and I kind of related to both of them, but I think I relate to the father a little more. The older I get, I feel like the crankier I get. The mom was great too. She was so supportive of her sons. And by the way, I really felt like she broke that major prize on purpose. She literally had no remorse, and she was laughing in the background, so guilty. Although Dad was shown to be a little strict and grumpy, and things were just breaking, the electric lines and the heating system, I think it was. I loved how he did end up getting the rifle at the end for his son. That's the old man. That's Dad. Apart from the main story, we frequently see Ralphie in his fantasies, living out his dreams, the best version of his life. I found that incredibly relatable, and I felt like those scenes were very well done. We also get a glimpse of Ralphie's school life and his friends. The film really did feel timeless as the family came together on Christmas morning as they were unwrapping the presents. Good stuff. Let's talk about the production just a little bit. This obviously wasn't the most expensive movie by any shot. By a long shot, I mean, excuse me. It was mostly about the story, which the filmmakers showed very intimately. I realized that it's a little unfair to criticize the movie from a production point of view, because it's just supposed to be wholesome. It clearly wasn't going for any major awards or Oscars or anything. What I did like about it, though, was the soundtrack and the score. That really put me in the Christmas mood. But overall, A Christmas Story was indeed a timeless, quintessential, classic Christmas movie. Even after almost, 40 years, it's very relatable, and even you have to admit the character of Ralphie was so adorable. I could totally see myself in both the father and the son. The humor was on point, the music was great, and the performance by the child actor playing Ralphie was awesome. It's a wonderful movie for both children and adults, and a must-watch for the holiday season. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year, guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Click that bell icon for instant notifications. Do check out my other videos. Like if you like this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.